Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you're new here. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. You're the realist, you know all that. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at CCsuarez. My new merch will be linked down below if you would like to not only subscribe, but support my channel as well. Feel free to join my channel, become a member. There's extra little perks, but also it is mainly just a way to support me and make it so that I can put out not only more content, but better content, things like that too. Today we're doing another episode of Ew, don't do that. Y'all have sent me quite a lot of cringe things, so I wanted to go over all that with you. Okay, I'm sure all of y'all have seen this reel or this TikTok of, it's usually, a businesswoman, she's about to get into her car and there's like a voiceover of a woman saying, it's true what they say. Behind every strong woman behind every strong man is a strong woman. And the person who it's like showing says, I wouldn't know. I've never stood behind a man. Which is like, okay, bitch, empowering, yeah. But it's funny when people at MLMs do it. You've never stood behind a man, but you have climbed on top of quite a lot of women who have lost money under you to be able to get that car. You'll be successful in this business. This one was on one of their Instagram stories, and it says, what you get when you work with me: your own schedule, one-on-one training, life-changing product, free cars, free trip, a non-risk chance to test your true potential. Yeah, when shampoo changed your life. Yeah. And then also you can't say free cars and free trips. You can't say that. The car's not free. It's in your name and they're giving you an amount that may cover the down payment for it, or may cover the down payment for it, because they give you $1,500, I believe, for the down payment. But if that's your down payment on a luxury vehicle, especially if you have shitty credit, which most of these girls do because they're not old enough to have established credit, $1,500 isn't significant enough of a down payment to make those monthly payments low enough, or even under $1,000, right? Sometimes, but not always, no. And you're most likely going to have to get a cosigner. And even with that, you're not guaranteed that you're going to get approved. Most of these girls don't get approved for the car. Anyways, free trips, only the top 1% actually gets a completely free trip. A non-risk chance to test your true potential. There is a risk because you're not guaranteed anything. No risk means that you are guaranteed with what's going to happen here. And also, if you go back, she says, what you get when working with me. So I'm guaranteed to get that. You didn't say what you could get. The fact that they just most of them lack the idea of protective language bothers the hell out of me. I feel like I'm such a basic bitch with these white tips. I said it in one of my last videos, and obviously not sponsored, but this shit's delicious. Poppy prebiotic soda. But maybe it's just the blueberry flavor, but this shit is amazing. Also, a lot of people always ask me, where do you get literally a bunch of things? I'll have all of my prints linked. I'll have this way. I'll have that, this Greenery linked, because I got this from fucking the Target website, and it's so cute. And it kind of looks real, kind of, right? Y'all know I can't keep shit alive. And my outfit, and my mic, and that. Y'all are always asking me to fucking link shit, and I never do, and I feel stupid. Anyways. And I'll have these linked too. That's one thing I hate though as well. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Whenever I have a French manicure or French acrylics, they never stay white, and it kills me. So that's why I would prefer to have glue-on ones. Anyways, sorry. Okay, this next one I don't even know why I'm trying to explain it to you before, but you'll see. It's a familiar voice.
Sorry, I've been so MIA today. I woke up today with the most horrific back pain and neck kink. So I've just been working from bed with my heating pack on, just feeling so filled with gratitude, because I don't know what I would have done if I would have had to sit in an office all day. I literally couldn't even move it. It was kinked. So a little bit of yoga, a little bit of heat, a little extra water. I'm feeling back to normal. So we've got calls tonight, and yeah, hope you're having an amazing day.
Yes, that was voice memo girl. The thing is that most of these girls haven't worked an actual 9 to 5, meaning an actual corporate job. I don't mean just the job that you actually work 9 to 5. Most jobs aren't 9 to 5. A lot of them are 8 to 4:30, 9 to 5:30, 10 to 6, something like that. But formal corporate job where you go in, you clock out, you sit at a desk, something like that, right? The thing that kills me is that she's saying, I'm so blessed that I can work from home. you know, I threw her out my neck or whatever. You know, she hurt her neck and she's, you know, got her heating pad, she's in bed, she's drank a bunch of water and she feels so much better now. And it's like, girl, the thing is that I work a 9-to-5 sales job, but we get it, Chelsea, you're in sales, shut up. The thing is that with a corporate job, 9-to-5 job, you can just take a sick day or you can just take PTO. And most people wouldn't for that little of a thing, but that's all you gotta do. And then you are paid to not work, to sit at home. Or you can work from home. Most jobs these days are having you telecommute. And a lot of places are going to continue that because they are realizing actually how people work more if they work at home. I work longer and I work harder since I work from home because I'm not distracted. I can go pee whenever I want. I can actually see my husband way more now, which is awesome. And I'm working from home. Many of, basically all of you know, I had COVID. On the 8th, Tony tested positive and I tested negative. But that was like my first day of symptoms. And then that Tuesday or the Monday after, so last Monday, I tested positive. So me and Tony both had COVID. He doesn't have it anymore now. He has like antibodies or whatever. And then I'm getting tested for that at the end of this week, I think. But the thing is that could you imagine if I worked in an MLM, I would have had to work all through that. My company gave me PTO or I used my sick days and stuff. And then they have like a separate like bank or whatever of like it's our PTO or paid time off or whatever. Our vacation days are separate from our sick days, which is great. And I've worked there for like a year now. So now I get like more, I accrue more as I work there longer, which is awesome. And our time rolls over a good amount of it, like 40 hours or something. What are you bragging about? That's not something to brag about that you have to work on a day off. Why are you bragging about that? That's weird.
Gang. Psych. That's not what I'm going to talk about. Anyways, I just got off the coolest fucking Zoom call that I have been on since I started my journey with Monet. Literally, I just hit my knuckles so hard on my car door. Anyways, guys, there is something huge dropping within the next few weeks, and you don't want to have somebody else that you rely on. Something else you have to rely on. A stupid 9-to-5. Well, babies, I have the fucking answer for you, and this shit is going to revamp your finances, your love lives, your friendships, your life in general, your spirituality, your self-confidence and self-reassurance within yourself. I'm so excited because this energy off at Pure Love. The pure love that everybody in this collective that we have for each other, and just I'm so fucking proud and excited for Kate and Maddie to launch this thing. If you don't, you need to go over to their Instagrams, try to figure it out. DM me if you figured it out, because it took me until this call to figure it out. But it's fucking, I'm so excited. Like, this is a fucking changer. Don't play this if you're around kids because I'm swearing a lot. But fucking game changer. This is the shit that I've been craving so much. I have needed this so desperately in my life to have this fulfillment and this motivation, this uplifting, strong, badass female community, because I've literally been surrounded by shit. This is going to change everything. And that's it. I know I am taking up a lot of y'all's time with my story, but if you give a flying fuck about having a good year and only depending on yourself because badass bitch, then fucking swipe up. Let's change our lives and let's fucking be it. I can't tell you yet, but I'm so excited. So swipe up, the DM. Let's fucking change some lives, guys.
So I don't know why it was so hard for her to figure it out, because even before I saw that, the first two things those girls posted, I knew what it was. They're starting a podcast, which I listened to like the preview for it, No, it's not good. It is not good at all. I'd say I don't know who's going to listen to that, but it's the Monate girls and the MLM huns who are going to listen to it. And it's just more brainwashing bullshit of, you need to be independent, you need blah, blah, blah. Like this self-help little BS tidbits that are like, be your own boss. It comes from within, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, but how? How are you successful at this? What do you do? Obviously, I know how to be. The thing is, I was literally just talking to someone because they wanted me to comment on Kimberlea, who is a YouTuber, about how she was so anti-MLM and that made her a lot of money on YouTube, gained her a lot of subscribers and followers, which now she's losing quite a few, but she's going to gain a bunch more from the MLM world. And she's going to make a lot of money because she joined Monate. And I said that to someone and then I said and followed it up. I was like, I would make a lot of money if I joined Monate. I would make a fuck ton of money if I joined any MLM, but specifically Monate. I won't though, because I have morals. And sure, I would, not try to scam people. And I wouldn't want to, try to recruit people who aren't going to be successful. But then again, I can't really be, responsible for and on top of, what those people below me are doing, right? So I don't know. It's just, you can try to recruit as many, amazing, like actual salespeople as possible and make sure that, and, be on their ass about, sharing the correct information and being truthful and not, manipulative, but also like just the whole morals of an MLM, like ethically and morally, and just as a woman, how can you be a part of an MLM in general? I don't understand. Anyway, something that she just said, a stupid 9 to 5, a stupid 9 to 5. The thing is that they say like, oh, well, you rely on someone else. Your paycheck is reliant on someone else. You realize that tomorrow, this MLM can just cut their distributor program completely. They could completely change the commission structure. Any company can do that. In a pandemic, MLMs thrive, unfortunately. But for instance, my company, yeah, we let go of 80% of our entire company during the beginning of COVID, when every company was letting go of people. But the thing is that sure, I'm reliant on my employer, but so are you. You can get fired from an MLM. You can be you could wake up tomorrow and they could completely cancel your account because of compliance issues. That can happen. Literally that can happen. It's insane. So it's just silly that they're like, oh, well, stupid 9 to 5. A lot of companies gave out severance packages. A lot of ones that I know, a lot of my friends got severance packages. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I still love the company I work for. I also don't owe them anything other than showing up and working. They have no loyalty to me. I have no loyalty to them because I'm not brainwashed. It's not a cult, unlike these MLMs. And she said, I have the answer for everything like in your life. And it's so sad because like she said, I was looking for this, I was blah, blah, I needed this. And it's like, why are they always looking for something? Let it just be a job. It doesn't have to be your circle of friends, your bread and butter. It doesn't have to be every single little aspect of your life. Why can't it just be a job? Just let it be a job. It doesn't have to be anything else. Just let it pay the bills, turn it off, and go to sleep. It doesn't have to consume every aspect of your life, because if it does, and then it disappears, or you quit, or it gets shut down, which eventually it will be, you're going to be left with nothing because every part of your life was put into that. I don't understand why she's acting like it's so big for her that her upline is starting a podcast. That doesn't really have anything to do with her. So why? I don't understand. Like why she thinks it's so game changing that they have a podcast. A lot of people have podcasts. I was thinking about starting one with my sister. Like, why is it so game changing for her business and for their business that two of them are starting a podcast? From what I listened to, it's not good at all. At all.
Never thought about it this way because I have never like really saved leftovers, but it's so weird to think something this small programs us to think we're lacking something or there isn't enough, when the truth is there is enough for you. And if you liked the meal the first time, you deserve to go get yourself a brand new fresh one.
I have so many questions. So she's saying leftovers. If you save leftovers, basically you have the mindset to where like a scarcity mindset or whatever. And if the meal was so good, you'd go buy it again. A lot of times I don't finish all my food. I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But if I have some left, I'm just going to eat it the next day for lunch. I work from home. Sometimes I don't have, time, or I mean, it's just easier for me to, just heat that up or, throw it in the oven or something. Like, I don't understand. It's a lot of times it's not because people are, trying to save money. It's just out of sheer convenience. But that seems very irresponsible and just silly to, you know, say you don't go buy it again because you don't have enough money. And it's like, well, no, it's just out of convenience. And just because I want to buy something, but I stop myself from buying it again, that doesn't mean that I don't have money to do it. It's that I'm saving money. I'm unsure like what the hell she's talking about. Like, what? Girlfriend, I think that Rejuvenique oil has like seeped into your brain because that makes no sense. Like that is probably some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. So you're trying to tell me that everyone has hibachi leftovers, right? If you don't, you are a juggernaut. I don't know how you do it, but everyone has hibachi leftovers. You can't tell me that hibachi leftovers aren't amazing. If I have leftovers, that's so wasteful. Like, why would I do that? It's not like I hate wasting food. And a lot of times, yeah, it's the fact of wasting food, and it's therefore I'm wasting money. I hate that. I don't like wasting money. But just because I don't like wasting money, that doesn't mean that I don't have money. That's not like a negative thing. That's a positive thing. Being smart with your money. Being cautious, not like obsessive, of course that would cause unneeded stress, but being cautious about it or being mindful. Like, what? Like, this girl's clearly never had hibachi leftovers. Don't get me wrong, I know some people who were like, leftovers are disgusting. Tony's sister hates leftovers, which I'm like, you've never had a day-old pizza? Are you sure? Are you sure? But that's my jam. I love it. I love leftovers. You've never made a sandwich out of like the carved turkey meat like a day after? You're lying ass. Okay, so this one is a reel, so obviously can't play the sound, but she's jumping around or jumping back, whatever, and says, me headed to the bank to cash my fake checks from helping 13,000 customers change their lives. And then the caption says, I will always be a loud and proud network marketer. And before she hops out of the door, she says, and that's on Anti-Mlm. Let me just say this. Let me just say a few things, actually. I dislike when these things saying, oh, but they'll say, meaning haters, they'll say the car is fake, the money is fake, the blah 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 is fake, the trips are fake, the products are fake, and it's like, we've never said the products are fake. We see you fucking using them. They're there. The hair loss is real. The products are there. We never say the car is fake. It's clearly it's a car. It's there. It's not invisible. It's not a cardboard cutout. And I've never said the money is fake. I have said, however, because I know for a fact that some people, not everyone, do this, that many, let me rephrase that, not some, many people fake the lifestyle that they have. These, grandiose they exaggerate their lifestyle, right? They exaggerate the amount of money that they're making, especially because that's not their profits, that is their income, if it even is. And also, whenever they post these little things of like how much money they've made, their little like direct deposit emails or whatever, always cover up the little thingy. You can put an income disclosure at the bottom of that and you can show that number. It's not illegal. You can show that number, but you have to put that income disclosure. But yeah, you're not doing that. I have seen multiple people post ones that are like $44, or one literally, I guess the girl didn't know that the GIF moved a certain way, the little like animation she put over it to cover it, and it was $14. You can keep your 5 paychecks a month of $14, and I'll keep my steady income that I get from my 9 to 5 that you hate so much. Another thing is that she's saying, from helping 13,000 customers. Are those customers or are those people that you've recruited? Are you cashing these checks from recruiting people, or is this just on sales? Because if it's just on sales, do it, girlfriend. Do the damn thing. My problem is with the recruiting and the lies and the misinformation, but mainly my problem is with recruiting. Okay, this one is really funny. It was an ad that someone, that popped up on someone's Instagram, and it says beach boss influencers. And the ad said, it's a picture of 2 people, and it says, burnt through your warm market, team is quitting, what can you do next? If prospect strangers online, send more copy and paste, ... more. What are you talking about? Very strange. Obviously this is an ad for someone who, instead of, doing the whole MLM thing, they got out of that and transitioned into the let me teach you how to MLM.
You want to know the truth about network marketing? It is the second highest paid industry worldwide. It breeds more self-made millionaires than any other industry. So you might wonder why everyone isn't successful. Here's why. Everyone gets training, but not everyone takes action. Everyone gets knocked down, but not everyone gets back up. Everyone gets the same chance, but not everyone takes it. Everyone desires to quit, but not everyone does. So let me ask you, if you had an opportunity that was proven to make you a millionaire, would you take it? So you want to know the truth about network marketing?
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that. Gross. Okay. So we're going to go through this one by one. So she said, so you want to know the truth about network marketing? I already know the truth. I don't need you to tell me. She says it's the second highest paid industry worldwide. No, it's not. Where are you getting this information? What about the NFL? They make way more money than y'all. What about like entertainment? What about movies? Like they make way more money than y'all. What about medical? They make way more money than y'all. Like real estate makes way more money. Like what are you? I could go on and on. Where are y'all getting this information? Again, I think this is, I said this in one of my last videos, I think this is another thing where it's like they hear like a little blurb from someone, like an upline or something, and then they just run with it. Because obviously in cults, I mean MLMs, everything that your upline says is gold. And then it says breeds more self-made millionaires than any other industry. No, that's not, that's also not accurate. And really you could argue that because like self-made, you're working for not yourself, you're working for an MLM. So really the MLM, if you did become a millionaire, made you a millionaire, not you. Really, your downline did. So you're not self-made. That makes no sense. And she says, so you might wonder why everyone isn't successful. Because it's a scam. She said, here's why. Everyone gets training, but not everyone takes action. Do you get training? Everyone gets knocked down. Everyone gets knocked down. Like, girl, run your business professionally and proofread your shit. Come on. Everyone gets knocked down, but not everyone gets back up. Okay, but that doesn't, right? Everyone gets the same chance, but not everyone takes it. That's completely wrong. Because if you are one of the first 6 people to join an MLM, or really the first 100, you're gonna make a lot more money than someone who joins 6 years down the road, right? So, no, not everyone gets the same chance. If you have a huge following, opposed to someone who has 300 Instagram followers, they have a better chance than you. So no, you don't get the same chance. If there's someone who is very outspoken and is like a natural born salesperson, like Link, or just someone who doesn't have any morals, like a lot of people who join MLMs, they are going to do a lot better than someone who doesn't like to talk to people. So no, that's wrong. Everyone desires to quit at some point, but not everyone does. That's a really weird way to word that. And then she says, so let me ask you, if you had an opportunity that was proven to make you a millionaire, would you take it? First of all, it's not proven to make me a millionaire. I can work as hard as possible. I could market the shit out of it. I can be, I mean, like I said before, I know I would be good in an MLM if I actually like tried and did it and didn't have morals and didn't care if people failed under me. I could market the shit out of it. I could manipulate the shit out of people, but I will not do that. I cannot do that. That's horrible. I can't do that. And also, I don't want to do that. I'm not the type of person who's going to do anything for money. No. There's more important things. My freedom, my time freedom, spending time with my husband, actually having that security of a stable paycheck is way more important to me than that. But like, it's not proven. So girl, what are you doing? Where are you getting your information? I don't like it. Stop. She really thought that she did something with that one. Okay, with this one, again, it's a reel, so I can't use the sound, but with her eyes, I feel like she's staring into my soul. She says, girls who judge others for what they post on social media instead of cheering, supporting, and empowering one another. Okay. This goes along with whenever people post like, why do you have a problem with people, you know, making an income from social media? I don't. I make a side income from social media. That's fine, girlfriend. Do it. I love it. I, just like you, believe that it is good to have a second stream of income, which is also very ironic because most of these girls have one stream of income, which is the MLM, or no stream of income because the MLM isn't doing anything for them. Very weird. It's just a gross marketing tactic that they use. But then also, I'm not judging you for what you post on social media. Literally, when I'm feeling better, I'm gonna post that picture. Or the like more naked one up there on social media. I don't fucking care. I'm all about, you know, post nudes, girl. Do it. Do what you do. Do what you love. Post whatever makes your heart happy. That's not what people are judging you for. What people are judging you for is being in an MLM and just being oblivious to the fact that you're scamming people, sharing false information that doesn't even even make fucking sense when you break it down, and truly looking like an idiot and not really even being open to having that type of conversation. I've had multiple conversations with people, guys, and yes, I seem like I would just tear people apart and be really fucking rude. I'm not. I am very open to having an open conversation with people. No, if they're just being rude idiots, no, I'm gonna delete their comments. And that's one thing that I've been actually learned from, or got from Isabella Lantier this past year, not this past year, like this past month, was that she even said, she's like, in the new year, like, no, if you're being a dick in my comment section, I'm not gonna entertain it. I'm gonna delete it. Same. I don't want to deal with it. So no, I'm just gonna delete your comment. And you can say, oh, well, you're creating an echo chamber. You say you want to have a conversation. Not if you're being a dick. No. This is my YouTube channel. Think of it as my home. I'm not coming into your home, your messages, your comments, and calling you out for this. I'm using you as an example. This is not a direct attack on anyone, as I always fucking say. But this YouTube channel is my home. You're not gonna come into my home and disrespect me. Thank you. Good night. Get the fuck out. I just can't stand that. It's like, why are you deleting comments? Because you're being a dickhead. You actually have something valid and educated to say, then by all means, boo-boo, do you. Say it. Goodbye. But no. Also, if it's a comment that makes you look really uneducated and stupid, I'll probably keep it there. Because that's comical and really just proves my point.
Rant. Ready? Go. Okay, so all those girls that work for, you know, Monet, Arbonne, New Skin, Beauty Counter, what you guys consider pyramid schemes, those things work. The products work. The income that they make is real. The cars that they get are real. And the trips that are free are real. I have just gotten so fed up with seeing people hate on these small businesses, because I know girls on personal levels that work for each of these companies. I've tried the products by myself and everything is real. Everything works. So I just don't understand why people hate on them or bring them so much negative vibes or energy, because most of those people that hate are working for a boss that they cannot stand and are probably getting minimum wage, having to clock in and out and messing up their...
Okay, that was annoying, but it was also just like very, I don't know, just gross of like, oh, well, you're just, you know, someone who works minimum wage and you work for, you know, a stupid boss that you hate in a 9-to-5. Personally, I love my boss. She's fucking amazing. She is, how do you say, a bad bitch. And also, like, if I need to switch shifts with someone, or if I need to, like, leave early for something, which leave early, I work from home, but, you know, dip out early, clock out early, whatever, I do that. But obviously that's not what this is about. This also goes back to what I was saying earlier when I was like, it's not that we're saying the car is fake, the products are fake, the money's fake. We're saying that it's over exaggerated, it's very misleading, and it's not that all of that is fake. It's that the probability, what I am saying and what many other people are saying, and maybe it doesn't come off correctly, what we're saying is that the chance that you are actually going to get all of those things isn't high at all. We're saying that it's a gamble, that you have a better chance, statistically, a better chance going to a casino and quadrupling your investment than you do with an MLM. Doesn't matter who you are, you have a better chance of doing that. So it's also just annoying that it's based on recruiting people too. I've always said this as well. I know I just keep going, you know, point after point, but it's like all in my head and I don't want to forget anything. But one thing I always see is they're like, oh, well, I make money. Here's all my money. And it's like, okay, that doesn't make MLMs better that you made money. Congratulations. You're part of the less than 1% or less than 2%, however much, whatever MLM you're in, that has actually made money. Most likely you're part of the less than 1%. Just because you made money doing something that is morally and ethically questionable doesn't mean that it's not icky. You know, I could also make a living stealing products and reselling them. That doesn't mean that it's not scammy. That's not how it works. The money that you make from something that is questionable does not validate it at all. That just shows that you're a shitty person. And I've seen numerous stories that girls will put up, you know, saying, or being like, whenever the haters, you know, say, like, talk shit or whatever, something like that. Or now they're getting bold and being like, whenever anti-MLMers, blah, 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 whatever. And they'll like pat their tears with their money, or thinking of one girl specifically, or she posted a video, she was like showing her parents the computer screen that she, like, how much money she made this past month. And she's very high in Monat. And her parents, like, could not believe it. And they, like, started to tear up. That's amazing. And she even said, she was like, I'm gonna retire them by the end of the year. And that's awesome. That's so, so sweet. How long can you keep that going for? Because let's say they have 15, 20 more years. Are you going to be able to keep that up for 15 or 20 more years? Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of people being able to retire. I hate that word, or the context they use it in, because it's not correct. But being able to take care of their spouse financially, or take care of their parents financially, that's amazing. I think that that is really a way to, you know, pay it back. And I love that. I would love to be able to do that. That's also not realistic at all. It's a great goal to have. It's very, very sweet and selfless. Not if you're using it as a way to promote and validate your MLM. But if your parents have this much longer to be alive, you know, if they're going to be retired for this much longer, how are you going to do all that? Because you're making this much on an MLM. She says that she's making she says she's making 5 figures monthly. That's awesome, right? But it's also not awesome, because how many people are losing money under you for you to be able to keep up that income? And does that mean that you're going to be in an MLM for 20 more years? Are you going to start your own? If you start your own business, that's awesome. That's what I hope a lot of these girls are actually going to do. That makes sense. But then are you also still going to take care of your parents? Like, it just doesn't make sense. The math there does not make sense. So I don't know. I hope that these girls are planning for the future, and whatever they say does not validate the fact that MLMs are scammy, schemy. The culture is gross. It's very manipulative, and let's just say over 90% of people lose money, and it's stupid. That's it. Goodbye. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. Remember that if you want to stay spicy and truly be spicy, you gotta subscribe and turn on notifications. So I will see you in my next video, where once again I make all of the facial expressions while cringing to someone. Bye.